And we have salt here. So let's talk about salt. What an excellent opportunity. So salt has two purposes. I can't see it. Farms placed there and glass kilns placed here will be more efficient. They will have a 50% efficiency bonus, which is a really big deal. It's like having two optimizations in it. And I might see a nomad found here, so you can get both your salt adjacency and your silicon. Okay, this time around we don't have core samples, we do still have buyback claims. And no green markets to really take advantage of early. Might expect to see power creep up a bit. Glass will rise because it's a colony consumption. Where do we found?
A scavenger HQ has been founded.
Okay, to the back like scavenger next to ice.
A robotics HQ
Okay, interesting choice. So every resource on Ceres will diminish down to low over time, unless it's a scavenger mining them, in which case they will not diminish. So scavenger is usually a good choice if there's high resources, and if they get a high aluminum, which would be really nice. High carbon claims, which would be nice. And there is a high water here. It's a bit far away. There's no high silicon. Unless you want to go that far. So I'm not sure we get a ton of value out of being a scav. We'll see. Second found, DT, robot. What? How do you found here?
The black market is online.
You must see something I don't. Or just be really interested in the salt. The problem with this is, as soon as this metal mine diminishes to medium, you will be at a deficit running two steel mills. And when it gets low, like you just have a single load, that's really, really bad. There's no core samples. And you might get slant drilling far in the future. Guess it could grab double here. It kinda works.
A robotics HQ has
There must have been better ones. One I just found there. Yeah, I guess this is salt. Yeah, he really values his salt. That's what he's thinking. And he might be correct. We'll see. It is a glass colony after all. And he does have silicon. Yeah. That's what he's thinking. I kinda like it now. Although what's he gonna do in Crash? No way. We'll see. It might work. Exciting found. I'm not sure who found it third, if it was Sophie or Clippy. Sophie, it's making upgrade resources and has a water pump. Do I like the water pump? Wait, did she? I think she might have landed on ice, which I don't love, because I think I would prefer ice over the water pumps here. But it's just... That's nice silicon access, it's a glass colony. Carbon access, water, iron, everything except uranium nearby. And everyone doesn't need to have uranium. Oh, this would be a nice tile for the back, I think. Oh no, we claimed this one. Ah, that hurts. Okay, so we did claim this. I think at this point he might actually want teleportation.
Sold.
This is really far away, this is really far away. That's gonna make money. Is he just praying for power money here? Well, he's purchased you free. He's gonna try to make money with reactors. Okay. Not a bad choice. And finally there's a Clippy. Oh, so he's the reason to the back get solar panels. He sold down a lot of silicon, I assume. He is... Okay, close to the colony. Close to silicon, close to ice, shipping, remote, iron. Good workout. Okay, who's buying claims? Always important. To the back 0, DT 2. Claims are really good on Ceres in general compared to Mars. So usually the prices go a little bit insane.
An expansive HQ has been upgraded.
Huh. He doesn't have enough claims though to actually get to the salt. I guess it's fine, he doesn't need the silicon anymore. But now it's awkward. Yeah, what are you gonna do with these claims? I think preferably he would have liked to use these claims to get onto the salt. Like Quarry Patent Lab, Glass. Could have been something. I don't know. Sophie found it next to silicon, hasn't claimed it yet.
The black market
Instead
is
went to the reactors, which will raise the power price to the back reactors, making him some decent money here. Never got power money by the looks of it. Oh, and he hit Clippy's solar before, without gooning his own power. Very bold. And there's a steel shortage coming. Yeah, Clippy and DT are both making steel. DT's metal mine should diminish at any second though. I guess Clippy's will too. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, my timings are so good. Okay, so yeah, you really want to buy into this shortage because you can't make a ton. Oh no, DT's auto selling. He might have a reason too. Let's see, what is he doing? No, I don't know why he's auto selling. It doesn't make sense to auto sell.
New building is available.
To the back, HQ4, Clippy HQ3, Clippy is in power money. This is... well, I don't know. Power is high, that's the only reason. But yeah, 28 here for sure. I'd go for that. But was he really making this much power? Okay, maybe I wouldn't go for that. Oh yeah, I totally missed this boost. Okay, he did goon it now, thank god. I was really worried that this was ungooned. So both Clippy and to the back made some power money. It's definitely gonna crash soon, right? Oh, it turned to night. Yeah, I'm not too used to early solars on Ceres. Usually people make nuclear reactors. Nuclear plants. What's DT's trump card? Not making a ton of good stuff.
Black market is open for business.
I guess Tudor and Clippy mostly just for their power. What's Sophie doing? Nothing unique. Surprised I'm not seeing more commitment into glass. DT moved out of it. I really think my HQ3 setup would have been nicer. There will always be demand for glass. You might as well have 2 permanent salt tiles. I might still go for that HQ4. Let's check the claims again. 1, 3, 2. Okay, I'm really worried about to the back only getting not getting any claims here. DT, even though he looks behind on HQs, is on par to the back in claims. DT is doing this shipping, although people are selling no fuel for him, so it's kind of fine. Oh yeah, I missed Sophie. She's also still here, so she looked what happened here at that steel shortage. So at this point people are a bit scared to upgrade, because they might get majority bought out, although DT goes for it. Sophie go for the throat? She could. DT finally going for the salt. I would like to see this as an advanced building.
A scavenger HQ has been upgraded.
It just feels so good to have everything on salt, and also camps are so cheap when you're making them. Yeah, look at this. Salt glass tiles.
An expansive HQ has been
But
upgraded.
we can easily see the difference between salted and unsalted. So the 2 on salt making 50 more each.
Overloaded circuits create problems. Bid now to annoy your rival.
This should be power surged by someone. Anyway, Sophie did not go for the throat, she went for HQ5. Sorry, she went for HQ4. What's she gonna do? Finally grab some silicon,
Sold.
more water. It was a weird overload. You could have held on to that one clip here. It didn't do impact very much. So you can hold on to that as a gun popper or just hold on to it until power raises to 200. She probably will. Okay, to the back going into patents as always. So is Clippy. Clippy has 4 of them queued up because chems were pretty cheap. They were 100 30 seconds ago, now they're 170.
Lab is constructed. Let's get our science on.
Teleportation, thinking machines, liquid batteries. No. Why teleportation? And why are you HQ3, Clippy? Don't you like claims? And why thinking machines? You're gonna go off-world? I don't like any of these patents. I would've... Yeah, rush nanotech, that's much better. Okay, he switched to patent liquid batteries. That's fine. Liquid batteries is a good patent. Teleportation and thinking machines or not. Nanotech is the best patent. Now you're gonna lose it to the back. Who has 2?
Lab is ready to begin research.
Patent labs! Sorry. Okay, well, he has 2 patent labs, deal with it. And by getting nanotechnology, you will be able to scrap one of them. And get the investment back. Kinda makes sense. Oh, and now power is 200, like I said.
A robotic
Might happen.
HQ has been
Wouldn't you rather have your circuit overload available now, Clippy? Ah, this is gonna be good for him though, getting liquid batteries. I wish you were HQ4, Clippy, I really do. ET goes to HQ5. That glass bunny gave him a real nice boost. What else is he making money off? I guess he made some other camps.
The engineers
Am I
have
missing
advanced
something?
our
Is he
production.
making money sneakily? Uranium money, maybe? No. Just started. Oh, and how did you steal his sort out his steal situation? Oh, by giving it power adjacency. That's pretty smart. I didn't consider that. But the iron prices definitely shot up. And I don't think I would mind a double low. Clip is in the same situation, leaking half. And how did Sophie solve it? Just double. Okay. Well, he got liquid battery.
New claim is available for option.
Very nice water income, very nice power income. Really good patent on Ceres. But way too late to HQ4. Way too late to HQ4. Who cashed in on the power? Sophie made a triangle, 2 triangles. To the back. Got energy vault. Wait, did he really go double patent lab just to grab thinking machines earlier? Why didn't you grab... Why didn't you grab teleportation? How much are you shipping? Yeah, you're shipping 2 fuel a second! You didn't grab teleportation! And I still not sure what the thinking machine is about. Are you really going off-world? I guess there are holograms. There's also spies and goon poppers and dynamites, but there are holograms.
Everything.
Let's see what it does. I feel like he's a bit low on claims here. Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Is open for business.
He still hasn't bought any. 133. So I think I really like DT here, although I still can't really figure out where he's making his money.
The black market is on. We're not surprised, just disappointed in you.
I guess the same old, huh? Yeah, he does have a lot of claims. That's what's nice for DT. He went HQ5 pretty quickly. He's able to
Our methods continue
keep
to
stepped in
improve.
bay while producing chems and glass and water. Yeah, support everything he does. It's a nice position to be in. Clippy grabbing Slanterling after liquid batteries. Why?
Optimization
Cause
center is ready. Time
such a
to
good
start
freeze.
improving everything.
Yeah, because uranium was crazy and he got some. Wow, there's such a good freeze from Sophie. I'm sure it's the right target though.
HQ has been upgraded.
It might be. This would have put Clippy in a contender for the lead. Pretty sure. Is Sophie making her own uranium money? Just trying. This might be overcommitting into uranium. I guess she's not sure what to do with her claims anyway. I like this a lot. Wait, are you... Oh, iron? No! No! Why would you optimize
Is
iron?
online. Let the planned obsolescence begin.
You have like 6 in income already.
Optimization routine successful.
You don't need more. No, stop this. Optimization. Ah, Clippy. Why? Just wait for this freeze to end.
Now for auction, one mutiny on the building of your choice.
Optimize steel or electronics. I don't know about this, Clippy. And you should have gone for virtual reality. Oh, it got gone up. Didn't scrap it.
So, the
Hopefully, still looking to go virtual reality. Oh, he's in the middle of teleportation. I guess it makes some sense now that he has this silliness. Nice target for the mutiny. I love mutinying optimization centers. And Clippy now has boosted 2 of them, and Punity did the 3rd one. He's been gonna be racing through these optimizations. And DT using his lead to buy up all his own stock and going into... Well, he went to the 2-bay, I'm not honestly sure why.
The black market is online.
Maybe because he knows it's to the back based on nano thinking machines? I don't know. I don't think it's a bad choice, I'm just not sure what criteria he used. So Sophie has a ton of money. She probably buy into herself, because she... her stock price would really stand to benefit from that. Did he run into the electronics hack? Or was it a natural one? It might have been natural. Alright, so there's a duel between Sophie and Clippy. I don't like Clippy's ordering. Buy your own stock first, at least like 2 or 3 of them
Optimization routine
before you go into
successful.
Clippy. Like you can do it even a minute before. Making some really nice money here. It's not even optimized, it's just the right buildings, I guess. Or is everyone making this much money, you know? Tudeback's making nothing, he needs more claims. I don't like Tudeback's position. ET has some really nice claims. These are some good numbers, really good numbers. Clippy has good numbers. Sophie has good numbers. Hey Clippy. Are you proud of your
Engineers have advanced our production.
iron optimizations? You're selling 6 seconds. And yes, it's a ton of money. I'm not saying it's not a ton of money. But you would have gotten slightly less tons of money anyway without these optimizations. You just wasted time in chems. So once this is crashed, it's not going up again.
Optimization routine successful.
Unlike steel or electronics or chems or
Engineers have
food
advanced
or...
our production.
I don't know. Well, it's making a lot of money,
I'm not sure how
and
you can buy a magnetic storm, but
DT
there's
is closing the buy
another
into the
option
back.
now.
That's really, really scary for Clippy and Sophie. Wait, so Sophie bought into Tudeback too?
Congratulations.
Then sold out.
The black market is open for business.
Okay, well, I'm trying to make sense of that. And I would do that, I guess, if they were open stock, but I'm pretty sure they were defended stock, which means you paid double price for it. Which means you deleted money from the game.
Our methods continue
If you
to
buy a
improve.
double price stock and sell it, the like half that you paid extra is just gone.
Optimization routine successful.
And you don't have that much money to throw away. So I don't know what I would do. Usually when a leader is about to finish a buy, I would buy into the leader instead. But of course that's not possible right now because To The Back has bought up all of TT stock, which TT is really happy about. He really wants to click this button now. He will get lots of free stock in himself and look pretty unbeatable.
The black
And he finished the buy.
business.
So his stock price is 55. He has 10 stocks in himself,
The engineers have advanced our
which
production.
means it takes $1 million to buy him out.
Our methods continue
And neither Sophie or Clippy are even close to $1 million. By the time they are, DT will have $1 million as well.
Price manipulations to begin shortly.
So this duel between Sophie and Clippy was not correct. I can also say that To The Back buying back into DT was not correct. Because he gave the person
Shipment launched. Look at
buying
the
him
money.
like a much stronger position than if he... Well, you can buy in and then sell out when it looks really bad. Or just not buy in at all. DT will be much less eager to finish the buy. Which means you might change the target, which means you might have a chance. And Sophie Clippy... Well, I guess black market isn't too cheap. One thing you can do now to hurt DT very easily
Engineers have advanced
is to
our
dynamite
production.
this. Because DT is a sub, when you become a sub you lose all of your goon squads. Which means it's literally impossible for this to be goon squadded. So what you can even do is buy some carbon, dynamite this, the sub AI will repair it, then you can sell your carbon. Although he does have thinking machines. Just hacking, DT. That's risky. That's like the only way DT can lose here. Like, what if Sophie had 500 glass?
Our fortune awaits.
So I don't like DT's player, but Sophie did not have 500 glass as far as I can tell. Kind of fine.
Your stock
Why
is being
doesn't
sold.
Sophie have 500 glass? You found in your silicon, and for what?
The black
That
market
seems some
is
solid
on
numbers
fire.
here. Despite
Our methods continue to improve.
not really utilizing that silicon. I guess everyone found their own silicon. Yeah, I have bad arguments. That's not her unique strong point here. And yeah, TT is just making way too much money with that sub and all those bonus claims. Let's see how it lands right now. 1, 3, 4.
Successful.
So yeah, Sophie would have been more a contender if she bought 1 or 2 more claims. And I think she could have gone for the majority buy on DT instead of upgrading to HQ4. That might have been her biggest opportunity to win this game.
Your stock is being sold. Your stock
At this
is being
point,
sold.
DT cannot really lose.
Optimization routine successful.
He bought someone. I lost focus, sorry. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. Okay, yeah, that was nothing to do. DT got the To The Back by way too efficiently. You got all the stock back. It's just too strong. GG.